Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1111 for Monday, June 14th, 2010. The Night-Hawk Security Indicator.
Now, get ready for Dick.
Hey, kids! How was your weekend? Good? All right. Well, we're about to make your week much, much worse. It's GizWiz time!
It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily Giz Wiz. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily Giz Wiz. The worse your life, and a brand new week and a brand new day, the better we sound. It makes its own gravy. The worse your life, and a brand new day and a brand new day, the better we sound. The worse your life, the better we sound.
It's a shame, Dick, that we recorded that in the days before auto-tune was invented.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's like technology of the past.
It's the old days.
It's the old days.
It's when
the
music
good
was
old days.
music and people made it by hand.
Yeah.
Like
the good
fine.
old days don't seem so good anymore when you think about it.
No, they never were. Really? Let's face it.
That's true.
These are the good old days.
They will be shortly.
They were the bad, good. Never mind. Hey, Dick, I notice you have a lovely TWiT decal behind you. What's the story there?
Yeah, the story there is that when I was out there, you gave me one.
Gave you?
Well, I got the employee discount.
Okay.
You know,
we don't give. I don't want to set up any expectations.
No. But between you and I, 2% is really not a really good employee discount.
Hey, every little bit helps.
I said, Dane, come on. Like, what do you get? Dane said, well, I get 4%.
Sure, but he's been working here a long time.
A long time, and he's CEO and the president.
Yeah, he's in charge. He's the boss.
Yeah, so that's my little TWiT logo.
No, I like it. I like it. So is it? I think it's hot and thunderstorms in New York today. Yes.
It is like 88, and they said by 8 or 9 o'clock there will be severe thunder. Actually, I like thunderstorms a lot.
Oh, me too. As long as you don't get hit by it, it's great.
Yeah, well, you know, it's hard getting hit by. The only time I fear thunderstorms is when I'm coming home on the boat and I'm the only boat on the water.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I don't want to be hit.
Somebody told me that you have a better chance to be hit by lightning than to win the lottery. So I keep trying to get hit by lightning so I can win the lottery.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I go out in the rain with an umbrella and the lightning rod in my other hand and nothing.
Oh, yeah. Also a key. Remember, a key on a kite is
key
also very
and kite. I forgot.
Key and kite. Key on a kite.
Do you think Ben Franklin really did that, or is that apocryphal? No?
No, I think he was playing with his kid one day when he should have been working, and his boss came out and said, What are you doing? You're flying a kite with you? And he said, no, this is a serious...
I'm inventing electricity. Don't mind me.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the lightning hit him, and he went, whoa.
Yeah. Also, it's a misnomer. Ben Franklin invented the electric bill because then they figured now we can have electric because there's a way to charge people. So in a way, he was very helpful in getting electric into homes.
When he said charge, I don't think he meant bill. I think he meant, well, maybe, who knows?
Oh, yeah. He meant, on a credit card. He made the first credit card that it was out of stone. It was very impractical.
Dick, how's the weekend been? We missed you.
Weekend's
2 whole days.
Good. Oh, also, wait a minute. I'll tell my little thing first, and then
I have a little thing to tell you.
Saying that I missed on a Daily Giz Wiz saying I've been doing on my website and the Med website is that we should have a minute of silliness on June 3rd to mark the 18th year of William M. Gaines passing. So I did. Someone said, oh, you didn't mention it on the podcast. So I'm doing it now. Okay, William M. Gaines on June 3rd would have been 18 years from his demise, and you should celebrate with a minute of silliness, which he would appreciate.
18 years. That's hard to believe. And he died. He died as he lived, eating a hot dog. Is that right?
Eating many hot dogs.
You know, if I lived in New York City, I would probably eat more hot dogs because you got the push carts right there.
You know what? At his, Bill loved hot dogs. I mean, loved them.
Yes, they're great.
And at his wedding, which had sushi tables and, I mean, more food than you could ever imagine, because Bill was also a great lover of fine food. In the corner of his wedding reception was a Nathan's hot dog vendor with the yellow umbrella. And he was there the whole night serving hot dogs.
Now, does Nathan's, I know they have stores on Times Square, but do they still have the push carts, or is it
I think it's Sabrett.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Exactly.
Times change, my friend.
But not the hamburger rolls.
They are the same. Same as they ever were. In fact, it's the same exact roll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So tell me, you said you have something exciting.
My daughter, we had a little event on Friday. My daughter graduated from high school.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm very proud of her. It was really neat. I got to speak at the graduation. I got to throw out the bouquet. I caught the bouquet. I threw it and caught it.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm the next to graduate.
Was she pregnant at the time? What is it?
It was a shotgun graduation.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, those are new. Those are very big in California.
Very
right
big.
Here.
Yeah, you will graduate or else. No, it was a nice moment. It was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. It was fun, and it was a neat event. This is, I guess high schools do this now. They do sober grad night because it's kind of a tradition. Graduation night. I think in the old days, the kids would go out and party, and they get pretty drunk, and inevitably there'd be crashes, and people would get hurt or even killed in some cases. And so they're really trying to cut down on that. And so at 10 p.m. on Friday night, I drove Abby and a friend of hers who's also graduating senior to the school. You sign them in, they go in, and they lock the doors. And they keep them there till 6 in the morning the next day.
But there's no alcohol.
But there's no alcohol, and that's the point. There's maybe some pretzels, some chips, but there's no alcohol.
So that must seem like an eternity.
Like 8 hours they're in this lock. No, they lock him in the room, but then there's a magician. So it seemed even longer, actually. And then the comic and the clown.
Yeah.
Clown.
Oh.
No, and then okay, they got one of those tubes like they had in Close Encounters of the Third Kind that led from the door of the gym, so they wouldn't be contaminated by any alcohol, to a bus. And they went down the tubes and they get in the bus, and the bus drove them to San Francisco, where they boarded the boat, a boat. Now there were two cruises they could have gone on. There was a 10 p.m. cruise and there was a 1 a.m. cruise. And the parents decided that, it was cheaper to go on the 1 a.m. cruise. So at 1 in the morning, they're going on a cruise of the San Francisco Bay. Now, the nice thing about the boat, they can't get off.
Well, they could get off, but only at Alcatraz. And all the bars there were closed.
Right. Fortunately, the bars closed early on Alcatraz. So the boat went around Alcatraz a few times.
That is just so
and
funny.
then they get them back in the sealed chamber and back into the bus, and they take them back to the high school, where they make them watch the magic act again, just in case they missed anything. And then it's 6 in the morning, and they're safe and sound. And we picked her up, and she was a little.
She needed a drink after that.
She said, "Quick, is there anything open?" And unfortunately, in Petaluma, IHOP does serve gin, so we were able to.
Oh, that gin French toast.
Gin
Amazing.
French toast.
Amazing.
It's the rummy's favorite. Anyway, no, it was a beautiful thing, and the graduation was gorgeous. And I spoke. I gave
got up and spoke in front of people because you have that phobia.
There's nothing a $10,000 check wouldn't cure.
Oh, okay. Oh, that phobia, that clears up a phobia in no time. You know, a $10 check does it for me.
Yeah,
So
well,
I
you're
guess
cheap.
I
We
don't
know
have-
that about you. We know that about you. All right. So, no, I'm being all facetious about this. It was a really great event, and they had a blast, and it was very teary. Jennifer picked them up at 6 in the morning, and everybody's crying, and they've all written in the yearbooks because it's kind of, for a lot of these kids won't see each other again. They're off,
If a Petaluma is 2 by 2 feet, how are they not going to see each other?
That's true. They're probably, seeing each other right now.
I think that's probably why they're crying.
Maybe that's it.
Now that high school is over, Petaluma is so small, we can't not see each other anymore.
I was really
That's the
pleased. They
in
gave
New
me
York.
the school gave me a little award, the Ozzy Osbourne Best Father Award, and I was touched by that.
That is nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
it was a golden bong. It was great. It was very anyway. So do you have a gadget for us, my friend?
I have a really neat gadget that I actually started using. It is the Night-Hawk Deadbolt Security Indicator.
So is this a lock or is it what?
No, Leo. So this is very clever. It slides over the deadbolt, and then you replace the lowest screw of the deadbolt with the screw that comes with the Night-Hawk, and that screw head is magnetic. And when you lock it, the magnetic screw then clicks on the little circuit, which just starts blinking a red LED light so that in the dark you can look over. And, it's very funny, Leah, because what's so funny about getting this gadget was 2 weeks ago, I'm laying in bed and I'm thinking, oh, did I lock the door? But you don't want to get out of bed. And now my apartment is small and I can actually see my front door from the bedroom. So had I had one of these devices, I just could have looked over and said, oh, it's blinking. It is locked. Now, this is designed for what the gentleman said, Dan Skensky is his name. So the most popular lock out now is the Schlage 360. So the very first model that they have fits the Schlage 360, and it comes in different finishes to match which lock you have. And he's a home decorator or home remodeler. And he said that's the lock they most install. But it's very easy to do. You take out one screw. And the thing is, I have an old lock, and I just use a little bit of masking tape. I got a little magnet that I had, and I put the magnet in near the closed position, so it actually works.
You wait a minute. You taped the security indicator onto the deadbolt?
No, I slipped it on, and it fits over my deadbolt.
Oh, good.
But the screw is not in the proper position.
I see.
So I got a little magnet. I mean, you could do this because you have magnetic balls, right?
So I've been told.
Yeah. You could take your little bucket balls.
Oh, those! Yeah, God, I thought you were signing about something.
Oh.
Yes, I got my
Oh, no.
I still have my magnetic balls. I keep them in a jar.
Oh, okay. You know what? They may not work. What I did is I have a little set of lights called Quick Bright, and they're magnetically operated. So I just took a little extra Quick Bright magnet. I put the little magnet where the lock locks, and I put on the right side of, where it would be. And then when I close my door.
You are very handy.
Yeah, it looks a little Mickey Mouse, but it does work.
Well, you're very handy. I might be able to do that with the bucky balls. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. You could do that.
That was my pick of
and it's under $10.
Yeah. Well, that's good because the balls are like 25. So.
Are they that expensive?
Yeah, they're really expensive.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I like them, as you can see, because I keep them around at all times.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
What?
Jan was wearing those at dinner, and she said, "Aren't these pearls beautiful?" Leo said they were special. Okay.
Snake on the Earl Bay.
Yeah, I almost gave it away. I said, they're Bucky Jewelers. I said, Bucky Jewelers.
Yes, Bucky.
They are.
Jewelers.
Bucky.
They're Bucky.
Yeah.
So this is only, the Nighthawk is only $8.99. I mean, that's a very good deal.
Yeah, it's very clever.
NighthawkLED.com.
That is where they're at.
Yeah, very good. Well, I think that's a good gadget. I'm big on security, so I'm going to play a good letter theme for you today.
Okay,
Let me see. Should I play this one? Oh no, I haven't played this one in a while. Here we go. This is the letter theme.
Here come the letters. Here come the GizWiz letters now. Here come the Giz. I said the GizWiz letters now. Oh.
And now a letter to the GizWiz.
A letter from Jay York. And he says, I want to send a note to thank you and Leo for the iPod case roundup. My wife and I received a $1,000 Best Buy gift certificate for our wedding last month and decided to buy an iPad. We sat down together and watched the episode on YouTube, and it was very helpful so that we could see the cases and decide which one we liked the most. We chose the Echo View from Marware.
That's my favorite. Marware, yep.
Marware.
Mom's got my Marware Eco View now, by the way. She snagged it.
She's taking everything.
She's taking everything. She gave me 9
today.
months, and now she's taking the rest of my life.
We love the way it felt right out of the package. The case is very nice. We think it'll help us with our iPod, but there is one small problem.
What's that?
Best Buy does not have any iPads in stock.
No,
the
it
stock
does not.
arrives every day.
That's so funny.
So
they've got the
however,
case, but no iPad.
No iPod. They're sold out within an hour. They have no way to help customers get their hands on them before an eBay seller camps out all night and gets one. But we're stuck with eBay because we have a gift card, and we are surprised that there is so much demand for such a high-priced item. We wouldn't be getting the iPad if we didn't have a gift card, but I guess next time we should buy our accessories after we get the actual product. Thanks for the podcast and all the laughter. Jay York.
Well, thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
I didn't realize you still couldn't get them. Wow, that's terrible.
It is amazing. Let me see the date of this. June. Oh, wait a minute. June 4th. So this is
That's yesterday that came in.
Wow. Yeah. So Best Buy is still, they sold 2 million of them so far. So
it's amazing. Dick, tomorrow I am going to review not an iPad case, but a new gadget that just came out that is taking the world by storm, and it's not from Apple. It's not from Apple.
Is anybody else allowed to make anything?
No. That's why this is amazing. They've broken the fundamental rule of gadgetry.
If it's not made by Apple or Microsoft, it doesn't exist.
That's right. Dick, we'll see you tomorrow.
I'll be here.
DAILY. It's the day